Now shifting gears, the ruling Saenuri Party and the main opposition New Politics Alliance for Democracy are laying out plans to overhaul the country's labor market and eventually boost growth. But they're already wrestling with how to get the job done. Our Ji Myung has more.
The ruling Saenuri Party says is seeking to address the issue of labor market polarization to try to close existing gaps.
We hope to address the polarization in the labor market, the divide between workers at big companies and those at smaller firms, and between regular and irregular workers. We hope to boost the economy by strengthening the working class.
With the looming uncertainties in the global and domestic economy, Korean companies are increasingly reluctant to recruit regular workers, relying instead on irregular or temporary workers. Government data shows the number of irregular workers hit 6 million in March, or 32% of the country's entire workforce. The problem is that most of these positions are occupied by young people who are already struggling with a high unemployment rate. The main opposition New Politics Alliance for Democracy urged the government to focus more of its attention on this problem.
The youth unemployment rate is 10.2%, the highest since the Asian financial crisis in 1997. We must see this as a national emergency and devise special measures to address it. The government plans to create 200,000 new jobs, and they should all be full-time jobs.
The opposition also urged the government to pour more of its job creation resources into small and medium-sized firms, which account for more than 90% of all companies in Korea. The party said the government should support policies designed to strengthen SMEs and help them prosper, as well as policies to resolve labor market inequalities. To achieve the goal of restructuring the labor market, the ruling bloc is demanding the revival of a tripartite committee composed of the government, labor, and management. The opposition says that what's needed is a new, more inclusive body with the participation of the country's two main umbrella labor unions, the Korean Confederation of Trade Unions and the Federation of Trade Unions. The two parties plan to iron out their labor market reform plans during their next regular session that starts in September. Ji Myung, Arirang News.